Hello again and welcome to a new video. This is our December 2019 69 plate Mercedes-Benz GLA 200 AMG line Premium Plus with the panoramic roof. This is a demonstrator plus one owner, so just one private owner from new. And the car has full Mercedes service history, as I say, with just over 16,600 miles on it. Now we took this car in part exchange. The previous customer purchased a GLC from us. Now the car has come up beautifully. The whole car has been machine polished to a really high level. If you look at the reflection on the paintwork, the car is really in nice condition everywhere, both inside and out. Now I'm just going to start by coming down low on this side, and if you look down the side of the car, you can see from the reflection there's no ding dents. If we zoom in, all of those headlights on the front and the paintwork is really, really nice. There's no peppering to the front of the car. There might be the odd tiny little dot, but there's no nasty chips or anything like that. If we come up onto the bonnet, now I've had a good look round the vehicle and there's nothing really to point out on the paintwork. No imperfections or anything like that, or any damage. All of the grills are in really lovely condition. All of the chrome work is really nice. And like I say, if you look at those headlight lenses, all in really beautiful condition. We've got front and rear parking sensors with the park assist, self-parking. And then if we come down and look down the car from this side, you can just see how really sharp all the panels are. And we will open up the roof throughout the video. I just wanted to show you that all the glass and all of the satin chrome is in really nice condition. Now what happens sometimes when these cars are clean, they use like acid washes and stuff, and it can make them go all milky, but they're actually in really nice condition on this one. I've got keyless entry as well. 19-inch alloy wheels. Really, all of the wheels, again, immaculate condition. All of the black trim on the car, there's no scuffs. That chrome down on the bottom's all in lovely condition. Excuse me. And then the back wheel, the AMG line wheels, with the little AMG line or AMG logo on the wheel there. And if we look up round the filler cap, there are no scratches on there. I'll come up onto the roof at the back and the tailgate. No marks up there. We've got the privacy glass at the back, LED tail lights. And the nice thing about the AMG line, it has a really detailed bumper, which gets a nice bit of chrome at the bottom. And then you get like these vents at the side, on the corners there. We've got rear camera. If we look along the back of the boot, no scratches. And the rear camera tucks away neatly just underneath, under there, and opens up when you go into reverse, so it keeps the camera nice and clean. Nice bit of styling on the back. Let's just walk backwards a little bit before there we go. It's a really nice colour, this as well. I've forgotten the colour, the name of the colour, I should say. It's been a bit of a busy day today. So let's take a look at the rear wheel on this side. Again, no damage. All of that chrome work, really nice. If we look down the side, all the door edges are really nice and clean. No scratches around the door handles or anything. Show you this front wheel. And whilst we're here, all of the windscreen is in really nice condition. No peppering or chips on there. So if we move back out now, excuse me. Oh, what a time to get a frog in your throat when you try and do a video. There we go. So really gleaming as we walk round. So let's take a look inside. Now, as I say, you've got keyless entry, so I've got the key in my pocket. If we press our thumb on there, the car will lock. Put your hand inside and it will unlock, and then as soon as the doors open, the wing mirror is open. We've also got memory seats on both sides. That lovely red stitching to contrast with the Artico leather. Clean all the way down to the bottom of the doors. All the door shuts themselves, all really nice and clean. We've got the mats in there, AMG line. Lumbar support on the side of the seat. Now in the video, the velour in the centre, or the finish that's in the centre, always captures the light differently. Centre armrests, cup holders, some storage there, climate control. We'll see more of that when we come round. There's all lighting as well, just under the headrests, in the door arms. That nice big panoramic roof. If we come to the back, again, the door, all in really nice condition. And again, looking at these door shuts, there's no seatbelt sort of scratch marks. Sometimes what happens is the seatbelt can get jammed in the door and it causes damage, but nothing on this one. Floor lighting as well. Isofix. That nice contrasting stitching going throughout all of the seats and the door cards for that matter. And then with the centre vents, no damage down there. And the back of the front seats. So all really nice in there. So open up the boot. And straight away we've got this chrome protective strip that runs along the top of the bumper, which stops it getting scratched when you're putting stuff out. But you can see all of the plastic trim there is in really nice condition. Parcel shelves all in there with your cubby holes. And there's a protective sort of rubbery plastic mat in the back. If we take a look, if I can get my fingers underneath it, underneath the carpet is absolutely fine under there, there's no marks. And then underneath we've got the tyre, the wheel, alloy wheel nuts, etc. Locking wheel nut. God, how should I forget that? The locking wheel nut having a bit of a moment today. And then we can close the boot from here. Or sweep our foot underneath and it will automatically close down. I wasn't too sure if it had that till I tried it then, so apologies for that. Okay, let's take a look in the back on this side. Again, the door card, all in really nice condition. All the door shuts. Let's try and get that in focus better, there we go. And then all of the back of the seats on this side. Nothing nasty to point out on there. And then the driver's door. I'll open that up. Let's just turn those lights off for a second. Again, the memory buttons at the top there. And then we've got an additional boot opener down the bottom there. Electric folding mirrors. All of your window switches. And these sill plates for Mercedes-Benz they illuminate. You see them better at night. All in really nice condition down here. Lumbar support again. All of the seats in nice condition. And they've got these very sporty pedals the AMG lines have. Auto headlights, auto start. And then you've got your column shift for your gears on the side there. And the steering wheel is also finished with the red stitching and a flat bottom as well. I'll just bring this across and show you inside. Whoops, wrong button. Bear with me. There we go. Now if I take the key out of my pocket, let's jump in. Okay, we jump in. So we'll start the car. So the next service isn't due for another 251 days. It was just serviced in December by Mercedes. Just turn that radio down. And you can see if we come out of this display. Okay, we should be able to, oops, come out of there. Wrong button again. There we go. Let's try and get a better focus on that. 16,666, 63, sorry. And then we've got the steering wheel buttons for volume, voice control, telephone on this side. And then these buttons here are for the functionality of the center, just here. So if we were to go, we've got the trip computer, so if we go in there, we can reset the trip computer and flick through. In fact, that one there is your economy display, and they sort of light up in green when you're driving very efficiently. So you've got that in there, so you can have digital speedo. And as we go across, we can display the navigation, audio, the radio stations, and then flick through those. Telephone numbers. You've got the electronic stability program, brake assist, attention assist. If we move across, that's your servicing, tyre pressure monitor, and then settings for, oh, for some reason we've jumped too far there. Let's go this way. Yeah, so if we, press the wrong button, there we go. So we've got lighting here as well. You can turn off the daytime lights, etc. And then this one for your winter tyres, automatic door locks, acoustic sound for your door locking. And then we've got the convenience for auto folding mirrors. So you can set it to fold the mirrors in when you lock up, or not to fold them in. And then factory settings. So if we come out of there, I think we've done all of that list there. Now this has the Garmin Satnav with the SD card that pops in just here. And we have shortcut buttons over here. Let's just get that in focus. So if we go into nav, in fact we're on that now, we've got destination. Using the wheel just down here, we can go into the map. If you just press down on the map, you've got your different selections here, settings, map display, 3D, etc. If you click into it, you can have it in different settings. And then if we shortcut to media, we've got the CD. Oh, we're just waiting for it to. So we go into media up here. Disc, memory card, media interface, Bluetooth audio, etc. And I'm pretty sure we'll put it in the pictures, but this links up with Android and iPhone, I believe, but we'll double check that and put that into the advert and the photographs so you can see that as well. Obviously you've got telephone here. If we come back out of there, if we go on to car, we've got vehicle settings in here as well. All your interior lights, and you can change the colour. You've got quite a wide range of different colours here. I'll leave it on blue for now. In fact, no, I'll tell you what, we'll put it on red because it sometimes shows up a bit more for the camera. Now your dynamic select, this is your driving modes. Now this can also be shortcutted to from dynamic select just down here. You got your heated seats either end as well, parking sensors. Now if I can just hold this steadily, so we can configure all of these. So we can have comfort, sport, manual or eco. For argument's sake, we'll put it in sport. Now the steering, we can put in comfort or sport. We'll put it in sport. You can turn the stop start on or off. The air conditioning, we can set economy or comfort. Put it in economy. And then engine power again there. So if we press the dynamic select just down here, we've got our choices of sport, individual, eco, comfort. It also tells you on the display in the center down here. Just do that one more time. So you can select whether you want a fuel economy, comfort, sport, or the one that you set individually. Let's come out of there if we can. Let's go back to car. You've got all your consumption. Let's get this better. There we go. Owner's manual. Setting the time. Which one's this? That we've already been in there, so that's all done. And then if we just bring you along the fascia here, just want to show you there's no marks. It's really, really nice and shiny, clean. All the books and the folders in there. We've got, if we turn the climate on, we've got dual climate control on this vehicle. And change all the airspeed there. Just a bit of dust. This has just got a socket here. It's not been a smoker's car at all. That's just a bit of dust. And then because it's not a manual, you get this extra cubby hole just here. This is the wheel that we've been using, and the star is so you can set that button to do various different things. And then we've got a cup holder. This actually pops off as well, so you can take that out. It's going to be hard for me to pop that back in now, isn't it? So we'll pop that back in a minute. And then we've got our USB ports there. And then the roof, we've got an electric blind. Let's just turn the fan speed down. There we go. So we've got a full blind we can flip that back, and then we can either tilt the roof or slide it all the way back. It's one touch, however I think there are two. There's another further setting, I think goes, that's as far as it goes back, I think, actually. Yeah, to there. Also up here we've got a couple of other buttons, so you can turn the interior sensor off of the alarm, or the anti-jacking if you need to be recovered for any reason. We've done the steering wheel buttons. We've got the cruise control and speed limiter. So speed limiter is on the end by pressing that, and then you can increase the speed with the lever or turn it off. And then we've got the cruise control by functioning that. We're not actually going along, so it won't actually set at the moment. So there's a good array of spec in the vehicle. I'm just going to open the bonnet, or Dan's going to open that. We've got rear wipers, intermittent front wiper as well. There's your gear selection. In fact, the other thing I was going to show you was if we go into reverse, not only do we have the reverse camera, we've got a couple of different options on here. We've also got the parking sensors that will light up over on this side, in front or behind the car. When we turn the steering wheel, it'll show you exactly where you're going to end up. The red line indicates as far as you want to go back. In fact, you can actually see the back of the bumper there, which is really ideal. And then if you look down here, if we use the wheel to turn over to that setting and push down, we get a wider angle, so you can see further out. If you look over on this side, we can see this pillar. You go back to the other one, you can't quite see the pillar, so it gives it a wide view. Now I'm going to turn the engine off and jump out and show you under the bonnet, and then I'd like to show you something else as well. It's just shutting the engine bay down. That's what that little whiny noise is, the electrics. Now all under here, again, all cleaned by hand. We try not to use the jet wash in the engine bays too much, maybe just lightly around the outside edges, but all cleaned very safely using a sort of WD-40 or equivalent fluid. And if we come up onto the top underneath the bonnet, they don't have a mat on the underside of the bonnet on these, so that's how they do come. I think it's because there's not much heat from the engine on this size engine. This is a 1.6 petrol, of course. Don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. But really, really nice and clean under there. So if we put this down, so when you're shutting the bonnets, it's always a good idea not to push them down, but just let it fall into place from about sort of 12 inches. Because if you push down on the top of the bonnet, you're going to dent it eventually. Now, somewhere behind me, yeah, there is some liquid in a bottle. Now, if you've locked the car up and you've gone off to the pub and it's a hot day and you've left the roof open just to keep the heat from building up in the vehicle, and rain clouds come over and it begins to rain, if we spray some water or some window cleaner on this sensor here, automatically the roof will close into the vented position so that you don't get a soaking wet car. So very thoughtful of Mercedes for that ingenious little idea that no one seems to know that they have. But a very, very sharp example of this GLA 200. Like I say, it's the 1.6 petrol. I think they're the 7G gearbox automatic, full Mercedes service history, and this car is pretty much ready to go now. So if you have any inquiries or finance questions, We have some really good extended warranties as well that you can take out. Please do give us a call. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye now.